how's it going? It's that nerd Ryan here, and today we are going to be talking about Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. I keep wanting to call it The Crimes of Grindelwald, but that was the last one. So I was able to see it yesterday. So this is literally a week after the release, and we're going to go ahead and discuss it and my thoughts on it. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and follow me on all my social media down below. With all the housekeeping out of the way, let's get into the movie. The first thing that I do want to say is what was pretty interesting about this experience was I was in a very tiny theater. It was probably like a 40-seat theater. It was at the usual theater that I would go to for movies, but for some reason this was like in the, I think it's considered the foreign film room, which is strange, but it was really cool to go ahead and see it. And another thing I want to say is it's kind of funny how this became a very problematic movie series just due to the actors and everything. Now that we got Ezra Miller getting arrested, the whole Johnny Depp situation, and now the whole thing with J.K. Rowling. This is just kind of funny how like this movie series is kind of falling apart, and not because of the movies themselves. So Crimes of Grindelwald was a very tough movie to get through because there was a lot of like just setup and stuff with no payoff. But they fixed it in Secrets of Dumbledore. This movie was very tight-knit. It was very entertaining the whole way through, and it felt like a Harry Potter movie, which was great. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them kind of had that feeling. Crimes of Grindelwald didn't, but this one definitely did. It was just phenomenal, and it was a great story, great characters. Jacob is my favorite character in all three movies so far. And just him getting the fake wand was great. And like him getting I forgot, I gotta wait to say spoilers, but him just being able to do stuff in this movie was just great. And one complaint that I thought I would have that actually ended up not being a complaint at all was we did get Trina backseated in that she only gets 2 real scenes, and one of them's reacting to something, and then the other is just at the ending. And my whole thought process with that was Trina's the main character. Tino's the main character. I don't know why she didn't show up in this one, but it worked out perfectly because she kind of gets replaced. I mean, not replaced because no new love interest for Newt, but she kind of gets replaced with a Hogwarts professor. And then people could complain, well, why didn't she just get the Hogwarts professor's roles? Everything the Hogwarts professor did would have come with baggage for Trina, so it did kind of work out in that sense of not having her in the story for plot's sake, and it like literally made sense, and the reason she wasn't there was also a good reason. And yeah, and then there is one confused situation I have at the end, which we'll talk at spoilers, because it actually, like, I noticed it and I thought that it was gonna be something, and it ended up being literally nothing. But the MacGuffin of this movie is a creature that can tell if people are like pure of heart and everything, and there's twins of it, and one of them gets captured by Grindelwald, killed, then bewitched, and then the other one is the true one. Grindelwald is basically trying to run for office to be head of the Confederacy of Magic. So let's talk about this really quick. Mads Mikkelsen did a great job as Grindelwald. He's a great actor anyways, I had no doubts, but I was kind of worried that, like, he'd be way too different from Johnny Depp's, and he really wasn't. His performance was pretty spot on of how we would view Grindelwald. But yeah, and I did see some complaints that the plot was confusing, but that was actually supposed to be the point, because they were trying to confuse Grindelwald. So there was supposed to be a little confusing, which that's fine. So let's just talk quick spoilers, and then we'll wrap up this. So Queenie comes back to the light side at the end, which is great. Grindelwald, turns out that Credence is not Dumbledore's brother. He is Dumbledore's nephew. He's Aberforth's son and everything, and he ends up... I mean, they don't show him dying, but basically they infer that he dies at the end just because of his Obscurus basically poisoning him. We also get more information on Ariana's death, and just great character development for everybody all the way around. But yeah. And this is the one complaint that I truly had that was getting me confused. So one of the characters goes undercover to work with Grindelwald, Lita's brother, which I forgot she died in Crimes of Grindelwald. But yeah, so at the end, he stupefies Newt. And then literally the next scene, he reunites with the Hogwarts professor and Theseus. And then Newt's getting held at one point by the same character who's also on the other side of the stairs with Theseus and the Hogwarts professor. So I literally was sitting there like, I'm so confused right now. Does one of them get Polyjuice Potion? Because I noticed that neither of them talked. But it literally ends up like he was a good guy, and they never explain about the other version of him at all. So yeah, that's my only complaint, because I was like trying to figure it out, and I was so confused. But yeah. Anyways, I gotta give this movie a 7 out of 10. It's a very good movie. Just that ending got me confused to where I wasn't paying attention to half of what people were saying, because I was like, wait, are they gonna say anything about him being in two places at once? But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and follow me on all my social media down below. It's that Nerd Ryan telling you, have an amazing day.